Do this, bro.
Unscripted.
Unscripted, let's do this. Just waiting for
I'm
the...
gonna do this. Should I clap?
Yeah.
What is happening, and welcome to
Let's go.
Unscripted,
Woo!
a Vox podcast.
Let's go, a
Yes,
Vox podcast.
It's all happening. Josh, we've been speaking about this for a while.
We have it.
We have.
It's been a long process, but I
It has.
think, we're here now and we're going to
Just
make it
chilling.
happen. Bro.
Yeah.
Just chilling,
Just to
level
talk
4.
some bants.
Level 4, never been seen before.
No.
All the bants, bro. I've been
Ooh,
working on my lines,
Nice.
Been thinking about those
And to make it
one-liners.
rhyme, bro.
100%.
The only time it actually works is like when it rhymes.
Yeah. I heard
Is
if
it-
it doesn't
If
rhyme,
it doesn't rhyme,
basically
then it's
crime.
out of time.
No, it's-
Mm.
out of
How's
time.
it?
I like. I'm
Out
trying
of
to join this
time.
mic stand though. It's just like kind of get the position, like the
You need to get
doctoring,
the.
just like
yeah.
customize it. They gave me like this.
So like it
liquor,
needs to, yeah.
just
it
like
is-
right there, super
Yeah,
natural.
you need to be like comfortable, feeling good,
No, I like it. It's good.
feeling good. What is happening,
Come on.
guys? We excited?
Welcome. Let's
We're talking about a lot of things, Josh.
so many things. This
Talk
I
about
think
a lot
this
of
is
things.
the start of something cool.
Exactly,
In my
it is.
opinion, I
It
think we
is.
got
Do you want some water? Let me get you some.
Bro, give me some water, bro. We got our. If you've come to a Vox Friday night, you would have seen the hot chocolate dispenser before, but we're using it for water today. So we got the hot chocolate shooter thing. It's probably gonna. It might even have a slight chocolate tinge to the water, but yeah, you can taste like slight,
I've heard.
just slight, like from a few Fridays ago, a bit of hot chocolate there, bro. It's nice. It's just to keep the memories coming back. Every time I taste that chocolate, I just think of Friday nights and what they used to be like.
I've heard this is how they make some. Is it sparkling water?
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
You reckon? From this place, right here. Oh, it's good. It's good water.
Oh, it's got a bit of a sparkle to it.
It's a bit of a sparkle.
Sparkle
It's a bit
to
of a
it.
sparkle. Come on, let's go. But yo, what's up? What's up? If you are joining us, it is so good to have you here.
Yeah, it is.
We are so excited to be speaking about all types of things. As Jez has said.
Everything.
If you don't know, that is Uncle Jez.
How's it? And
Otherwise
that
known
is,
as Jerry.
and that over there is Gucci.
What's
Call
up?
him
What's
Gucci
up?
McGaw.
Otherwise known as Josh.
Josh.
You can call me whatever
Yeah.
floats your boat, really. Eh?
Exactly.
I'm
Whatever
open
starts with a J,
I'm open
actually.
to new nicknames. I've been
Yeah.
called McGaw, which is my surname for most of my life. Been called Gucci, but a new nickname.
I've been called J-Cha,
J-Cha,
J-Dog,
Jezebel,
J-Squizzle, Jezebel,
J-Squizzle. That's a
J
nice one.
Squizzle.
So
That's actually a very
his
good
actually
name.
his rap name, I
Yeah.
think.
DJ J Squizzle.
DJ J Squizzle. You can't even
me
say
in
that
my-
fast, but
Yeah.
DJ J Squizzle.
DJ J
I
Squizzle.
like it. I like
Squiz.
it.
Yeah.
But
See,
yeah,
I'm a
bro,
DJ.
I'm just gonna hear the check. You can got the DJ, just getting the
Exactly,
audio
I'm a
right for
DJ.
you guys. So you guys can hear the best sound because you want to make sure that
Exactly.
others can hear what he's saying, or else who knows. But anyway, this is exciting. I'm
Exactly.
excited.
Josh, tell us a little bit. Who are you?
Yo, who am I?
You look to me like first impression, right? Is
First impression?
like surfer dude,
Is that
comes
it,
from Jeffreys Bay, Africa. Favorite color? Let me guess. Purple.
I wouldn't say purple.
Okay.
Purple's definitely up there. My favorite color is
up
probably
there?
yellow though.
Yellow.
Like a nice yellow.
What yellow? There's lots of
I know
yellows.
there is a lot of yellow. That's the thing.
Lots of
I just
yellows.
understand. Like yellow, you got to get the
It's
right.
not only
yellow.
one
It's
type
like
because for me,
how's
oopsie,
it? It's gonna break the
oopsie.
whole setup.
Yeah.
Is this your favorite color?
I'm colorblind, but to me, I know this is probably orange, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like yellow to me.
Ish.
So
That's awkward, eh? 'Cause
it's
this is
quite awkward.
Very orange, bro.
I know.
Very orange cone. But anyway, yeah. So my favorite color is yellow. My name is Josh, and I didn't grow up in Jeffreys Bay. If you're wondering, I got this sick jersey, so I thought I would rep the
Yeah.
brand. Rep the spot.
Rep the brand.
I am a surfer. I do like to surf, but yeah, I grew up in Joburg.
Joburg.
Joburg, yeah. Not grew up in there, but I would say I was born.
Born in
Born,
Joburg.
not even
Nice.
raised, just born. Like lived there for the first 7 years of my life.
Nice.
Can't really remember much besides like a few. I don't know, not much to be honest.
No beaches.
No beaches. So then when I was like 7, my fam down was like stuff Cape Town. Stuff Joburg.
Yeah.
Let's move to Cape Town.
Yeah.
And then we moved out, and then yeah, that's when I'm here. Tableview, West Side, Bloberg.
Nice.
That's where
I
we
like
at.
it.
So that's where I parked myself, and I've been there ever since.
I like it.
Love this place. It's been so lekker.
It's a
Went
nice
through
place.
school, university.
Yeah.
Now I'm here. Now we're here.
Nice.
Now we're here. Vox Unscripted.
Now we're here.
Let's
We
go.
here. We
This is
here.
when you know when you've made it. When you're in the
Yeah.
Vox Unscripted place.
Exactly.
I heard like
Vox is a place to be, though.
100%.
It is.
Let's go. I'm excited. And yourself, my bro.
Come
on.
Where
Let
am
the
I
people-
from?
Let the people
So,
know.
where am I from?
He's a little bit more abroad than me.
I'm more broad.
More
I
broad.
come from over the seas, or some would say over the rivers.
Over the rivers?
Over
or
the rivers.
The land?
Over the land.
roads.
Over some bridges. No. So born in Zambia, and lived there for about 11 years. So sort of born and like sort of raised in Zambia.
Sort of
like a
raised.
little bit, and then moved to South Africa when I was 11.
Yo, hectic.
Yeah, moved to Cape Town, came down here. Everything was a little bit different, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there are no beaches in Zambia. I came here and there was like a lot of water and a lot of people that didn't look like me.
Ish.
And yeah, grew up here, went to school here,
Come on.
and yeah, now living at what I call the West Side.
The west side. Jerry lives on the west coast.
On the West Coast.
The edge of the west coast.
The
if
West
you wanna
Coast,
call
Cape
it
Town,
there.
Cape Town. It's, I actually love Cape Town, Josh.
Me too as well.
I dig Cape Town, bro. I would like to maybe like experience other places, but I think Cape Town is in my heart, bro.
I reckon, yeah.
It's,
I've had the privilege of going to like overseas. I went to Italy and
No,
Paris.
so you have been to
Italy
over
and-
the seas.
Italy and France. I
to
went there.
the French.
I went there to the French.
To
Had
the French.
had the French, an Italian experience. Ordered a nice
Ooh.
pizza there.
Ooh, nice.
Whatever else, pasta.
Was
they
it just
had.
like a plain
Yo, bro,
pizza?
it was like the nicest pepperoni pizza. bro.
Ooh,
The guy
nice.
just came to me and he's just like, "What do you want? Have a pizza." And then, it was very expensive, but it was cool. I had that.
Nice.
So I've been there. Yeah, and I don't know. Cape Town's just better, hey?
Cape Town's
I
like
still need to go to other places, like you say, but I mean, Cape
Yeah.
Town's just better, bro. Like,
yeah.
There's no better,
No, Cape Town's nice.
I don't know, just a lifestyle, bro. Like,
yeah.
just living,
Yeah.
like, especially if you like the beach and you like the
Exactly.
mountains and you just like to get out.
If you like to get out, you like to skate,
You know,
and
you just,
all that
it's
stuff.
got all the
just-
offers.
It's
eh?
nice.
Plus, it's got all the city vibes
All
as
the-
well. I know you're a
exactly.
fan of that.
Exactly.
Checking
I'm a
out
big
the-
fan of
the
that,
city,
bro.
the coffee shops,
the coffee
whatever
shops.
they do that side.
Ooh. Yeah. No, Cape
All
Town
the
is
coffee culture, as they say.
coffee culture, bro. I also had the privilege of going back to Zambia
Oh, look.
in like 2013.
That counts as a holiday if you go back to where you're from.
I think
That's the real question, though.
Yo, that's actually a very good question.
That
eh?
is a good
I don't
question.
know if it's really a holiday because you're like going back to like all the bras that you used to like bully you, and you like check them on the street. You're like,
like,
oh wait.
All the owns.
So I went back to Zambia, and because like Cape Town is so cool, and like I've adapted to the culture here.
Okay.
It was so different, like going back there and like seeing all my mates, and I'm like, oh, how's it? And they really didn't understand my language, you know.
Okay, yeah, all
But and then I came back to Cape Town. So I went to Zambia for like a while. You remember, Josh?
Yeah, I remember.
For like a long
I was
time
there.
because I went to get my citizenship. And when I came back here, I was like, yo, I'm definitely back home. It's
That's
like,
epic.
it
No, it's
felt
different
like
when you like.
yeah,
I think that's when you know, when you realize when you go somewhere and you come back, you're like, yo, this is home.
exactly.
Especially this area, like if you don't know where we're based, Vox Youth, we're
Yeah.
in Table View,
Yeah, we are.
the good old view as they call it, Table View, West Coast,
You can
Bloberg,
literally see like the full view of Table Mountain.
Parklands, whatever you call it. I don't know what the technical term for the bigger area of where we are. Because now you get
Isn't
like
it the,
Milnerton, then you get Bloberg, then you get like Tableview. Like I don't know if Bloberg is the big one, and then Tableview or Bloberg is in Tableview.
Isn't it's sometimes when I put it like on Google Maps, it
On the
says Milnerton Rural.
Milnerton Rural. So
Exactly.
we're like the degraded version of Milnerton.
Literally, bro.
like you
There's
get
Milnerton
Milnerton,
and there's Milnerton
then you
Rural,
get
bro.
Milnerton Rural, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe it
exactly.
was, yeah. So whatever you call it, but I like Tableview, bro. Like honestly,
Exactly.
like this is the home.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
where I'm at.
So you grew up in like Sunningdale
Sunningdale, yeah.
vibes. I grew up
Sunningdale.
in. It's actually amazing, like how different, like how similar but different places are. Like
Yeah.
like Sunningdale is so close to Tableview and Parklands,
But it's like
yet
different
like
place.
different places. You
Yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
weird. Like the demographics are so
Yeah,
interesting.
it's so interesting. Like
super-
if you think about it, it kind of like baffles your brain a little bit. You're
Yeah.
like, wow, like how can it be so different but yet all the same?
Yeah, exactly. I
because
think
some-
that's the thing with Cape Town though. So
yeah.
it's like you get like the rich of the rich, and then right next to them are like the poorest of the poor.
Yeah.
And then I think especially in this area, it's like you get Sunningdale, then you get Parklands,
Yeah.
and then you get like just past like Parklands and stuff and Tableview.
Yeah.
Then you get like the Noon.
Exactly.
And then like just next to that
Side
you get
5.
like West Beach.
Yeah.
Which is like where all the freaking bouge houses are.
Yeah,
all the
bougie.
big O's. And then you get like Melkbos down there, but
Yeah.
it's weird. It's all like just here. Like it's just
Exactly.
like it's not like you don't have to like go to see. It's just like you here. It's one place. And I think what makes this place unique. I think
Yeah.
the fact that you can get someone like you,
Yeah.
and you can get someone like me, who like lived in like two similar different places.
Yeah.
Like kind of
that's the right word. Similar different
similar
places.
different places. Similar different places. They had like a different upbringing, but
Yeah.
still kind of relate because
Exactly.
of like the combined area. I know it's weird.
Yeah, it's super
different.
strange. It's super strange. And I'm reminded of like all the friends that I have, like, you know, like
Yeah, way.
friends from like different households, friends from like very similar households. And it's crazy. It's actually, you're right. It's super crazy how we can relate, but yet at the same time know our differences.
course, yeah.
But I guess that's a topic we're going to tackle in the next
we're
coming
gonna go.
episodes.
We're gonna
Like,
tackle so many. Like if you are
It's gonna be a
jumping
lot
on
of things, man.
and you are not part of Vox Youth,
Yeah.
which is why we're calling it Vox Unscripted, because
Exactly.
Vox Youth. Tell us a bit about Vox Youth. Like
Vox Youth.
not like me, but like tell the people that are listening.
Yeah.
Like,
bro,
what's
like,
the
I
vibes?
get so excited when we talk about
Oh,
Vox
come
Youth,
on.
bro. That's my family, bro.
All
That's my fam.
Vox fam.
Exactly.
Let's go, shout out all the
now,
peeps.
Vox Youth is the youth ministry of Life Changes Church in
Oh,
Cape
come
Town,
on.
South
Let's
Africa.
Let's do
And
this.
we're based in Tableview, of course, as you know.
course, west side.
And we meet from 6:30 until about 8:30
Somewhere
when
around there.
restrictions are lowered, right? But at the
When
moment,
when Uncle Cyril allows us
exactly
to, we can
when
meet then.
he allows us
But
to.
otherwise, we're on the line, we're doing the things.
Exactly. But yeah, so like at the moment, actually, we're meeting online, Josh.
Yeah, we
We're
are,
meeting online. You can find us on YouTube.
Come on.
Just type in Vox Youth and then maybe Tableview and you're going to find it.
Yeah, if you can't
but
narrow
let
it
me
down.
tell you a little bit about Vox Youth.
Come on, tell
These
us.
guys are amazing. These guys are crazy. Like, if you're watching this and you're from Vox Youth, why don't you leave a comment in the comments down below there? Write something, because I love our youth, because like we are loud, you know, like
Yeah, 100%.
we're so loud, but we're loud for the right reasons.
No, of course, yeah.
We literally raise our voices for the right reasons, for friendships, for love, to bring joy in this like city that we live in, which needs a lot of it actually. And
100%,
we're
yeah.
seeing young people every single Friday make decisions for Jesus, and it's so good, bro. Like, I've been part of this youth for probably
whole
like
life.
my whole life.
Since
12 years.
Since you're born.
Maybe 12 years, you maybe another 12 years or something like
Oh,
that.
no, somewhere around there.
Like,
been a
we've been
while.
part of this youth for a long time, and like we've seen this youth grow into something that it is right now.
No, I think it's cool.
And that is like, we're seeing young people make amazing decisions, man. Yeah, bro, it's just, Vox Youth is beautiful, bro.
No, it is, bro.
It's beautiful.
I think it's beautiful because it's so diverse. I
Wow.
think that's why I love it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like, I don't know, like, especially like the area that we're in, I think it
Yeah.
would be a problem if it reflected something different. You know
That's
what I mean?
so
But
true.
it reflects Tableview. It
reflects
like,
Tableview, yeah.
the area, which is beautiful. I think, I
Yeah.
don't know, Tableview is like I don't know, I think people need to like, don't really know what the vibe is, especially
No.
if you're like not from here. But like,
Yeah.
as soon as you come in here, like, there's so many things that like going on here. But I
Exactly.
think like, when you come to Vox Youth, you
Yeah.
can see like it reflects what is happening.
Yeah, like I mean, to get more into details, like Tableview is got a lot of African people,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of Caucasian people, a lot of for some people that are watching abroad, this might be a foreign term, but it's probably mixed. That's what
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
guys refer to, but here we call this race colored.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of colored people, a lot of Indian people. It's basically like mixed with
And,
also
like,
foreign people.
Even like with like people from different African countries,
Exactly,
like not
exactly.
just South Africans, like
Exactly, like me.
like you get example there
literally.
from Zambia. You get a lot of Nigerian people coming
Exactly.
down.
And the beauty of Vox Youth
Zimbabwean,
is
yeah.
just, you see that here.
You see that here.
You
see
see
like
it
got
here.
people from different things, and it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of it like makes it really beautiful, but also really interesting at the same
Exactly,
time because
yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously we like speak about Jesus and all those kind of things on Friday nights, but you
Yeah.
kind of got to like speak in a way that's relatable to so many different people.
Exactly.
And I think
And we realize like different
difficult.
upbringings.
Yeah.
You know, like I grew up in a different like household to the way you did, Josh.
Yeah, no, of course.
Like my household was way more like cultural, traditionally based. And yours was what was it, like more Western?
Yeah, more Western, but like not too much. Like not like traditional Afrikaans,
Yeah.
or not even like traditional as like you were, like African
Yeah.
traditional. So we kind of
Yeah.
just like just there, just doing the things, whatever
Wow.
the rentals felt like they needed to make happen in the fam. Something happened like that, you know.
Yeah,
That's
and
interesting.
I think that's the most amazing thing about it. Like we see it here with Vox Youth. Like we're not trying to like change people's like views on like family or like what like how they grew up and all that stuff. We're just trying to show like the youth the Jesus way.
100%. Yeah.
Which is the beauty of it. Like I found that like in the way I grew up, like was quite different, but yet I loved it, man.
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool. This is my culture. This is where I come from. Like I want to know where I come from, but I also want to know where I'm going. You know,
100%.
and where I'm going is definitely to Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave all my culture, all that stuff behind. I'm going to Jesus. And the beauty of Vox Youth and what this place does is that it accepts people.
Yeah, definitely.
It accepts people for who they are. But also we know that we can call people to more,
Yeah, I
to
think
growth.
I think I would call it
which is
like a launching pad. So
a launching pad.
It's
Wow.
come like
Yeah.
they come like every different way
Yeah.
from everywhere.
Yeah.
Any kind of background, different
Exactly.
family, a good home, a bad home, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. And they come here like I know at Vox, like we work hard to like give people like a different way to see their future kind
Wow,
of thing. Like
wow,
a different
yeah,
like
yeah.
be like, hey, there's a better future for what
Yeah.
you're seeing. I think that's really, really cool because like as we believe, like we're gonna be speaking a lot about
We're
obviously
gonna speak
what,
a lot about
what
that. Yeah.
Jesus and like and like what we believe because
Yeah.
that's what we do at Vox Youth. But we're also gonna touch on like so many other things.
So many other
But
things.
I think
yeah.
like what we believe is that like Jesus has a better future for you.
He does.
Like he really and like that's
Yeah.
what we believe at Vox Youth. Like,
Yeah.
people come here
Yeah.
from wherever, like
Yeah.
let's say like a Zambian, like for example, even you, like you're
Yeah.
a Zambian kid
Yeah.
comes here to South Africa, gets involved in church, gets involved in youth.
Yeah.
Kind of like it's whole, like whatever future your like backgrounds are going to give you, like Jesus brought a better one.
Exactly. Oh,
Knock
my
that whole
God.
mic away.
My God.
Getting too excited.
My God.
But yeah. So I think that's like the cool thing.
Yeah, and the foundation of this podcast and Vox Youth has always been Jesus.
100%.
And that's the foundation we're going to use to build on every single conversation
Yeah,
that we
definitely.
have. So yeah, like I'm excited for this, Josh.
I think it's gonna be
Like,
good.
I think it's gonna be amazing. Like
Let's go. I'm
invite,
excited.
like send this link to your friends.
Yeah, come on,
We're
let's
also
do it.
going to be on Apple Podcasts. We're going to be everywhere.
on Spotify.
We're going to be on YouTube. And if you're watching this, you're definitely watching us on YouTube.
100%.
But if you're
But yeah,
listening
if you're
to it,
just
you're listening to
doing the audio,
Exactly.
why you're doing the things. But
Why are
yeah,
you skating, bruh?
Why are you skating?
Why are you
even,
skating,
bro?
fam?
We have a
You
lot
can
of-
do that
lot of
when you're
skaters that
running.
Fox Youth
You
will
can
just
do
go
it.
running, do all the things.
Exactly.
But yeah, and I think like
exciting.
let's if you want to hear some topics spoken about, like send them through.
Yeah,
'cause
please send us DMs.
We open. We
Yeah.
obviously have a few ideas of where we
Yeah.
want to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we open. Let's see what this can do. I think
Exactly.
I'm excited. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. I think it's cool that like I don't know. I think this is probably I love the dynamic between like me and you for like
Yeah.
youth because you got your background, I got my background. It's like same area
Yeah.
but different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you like got Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
but there's certain like common things that like relate
Yeah.
us.
You mean Zambia?
Zambia. That's what I said. What did I say?
Zimbabwe.
Oh, Zimbabwe. My bad. I apologize. I apologize.
No, that's all right. It's all right.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know
So
what
think
you
it's
mean.
Really, I think it's really, really cool
Yeah,
because you can bring like perspective that you can only bring
exactly.
because of like where you're from, your upbringing,
and you can also bring
100%,
your
so,
perspective, you know. And
Because like obviously, like we're gonna get into it, but like just off the bat, like you obviously you ventured into Tableview High School.
Tableview High
Tableview
School.
High School. which is like one of the probably the biggest public school in Tableview. Mount Bloberg Ranch is another one, but like in this area, like
I think in the Western Seaboard.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the big
the biggest government school in the Western Seaboard.
Government school. And then I went to obviously O'Connor House. If you don't know, if you're just listening, is a small public school, a private school. I mean,
private.
Definitely not a public school. a small private school in Sunningdale.
Yeah.
So it's just like a different experience, like the type of people I encountered, like the type of like even just like like the basic, like, you know, we weren't that school who had the O's with knives and like those things, because everyone's parents had bucks kind of thing, which I'm just being real about. That's what happens.
It's good.
Everyone who was there kind of could afford it to be there. If you didn't, you were on a scholarship. But then you're on a scholarship, so you're going to work hard kind of thing. So you weren't really like there to like flipping.
And I mean, and then my school was like super different. Tableview High School was like super different. And it was kids from literally any walk of life. You got some kids that had bucks, but wanted to go to a public school. And they decided to go to Tableview. So like they were well off. And then you got kids like me that sometimes could not afford things, you know, like I was probably the only person in grade 8 that did not have a phone. And, you know, it wasn't lekker. And sometimes I'd go to school with like no lunch. And that was the reality of where I was, and the people that were around me as well. And I mean, different schools, but same God. I say different schools, same God, different upbringing, same God. And we realized like with all of these different upbringings that there are different perspectives. There are different views on life. Like we're sitting on the same chairs, we're sitting on the same set, but we've definitely got different perspectives and different views on life. Sorry. And this is the beauty of conversation. We want to allow people to have conversation, you know, to talk. As young people as well, you know, like you need to talk. But we want to encourage you to talk and have conversation in the right way.
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely like healthy conversation.
Healthy conversation.
A lot of the what young people do is tend to like just scream about things they're upset about. Which like sometimes is necessary if there's like big issues. But I think sometimes it's also just having an honest conversation with someone, a helpful conversation, even if it's hard.
Conversation,
I think like that's one thing I'm learning, like it's just to have like how to have a hard conversation. That's might not necessarily be super easy, but it's actually it's good to have. And it like moves whatever situation was happening there forward. Kind of thing. And I think that's what we want to encourage. It's like helpful conversation. Like honest conversation.
Exactly.
Well. I think others can like beat around the bush about certain things, but I think this thing we want to like hit on the head and just be like, why are you wearing a funny jacket kind of thing? Not that you are, but you know what I mean.
There's a guy that I watch, and he has this acronym called HOT.
Ooh, HOT.
And you know it as well.
It's
an acronym for hot, honest, hot, open, and transparent. Honest, open, and transparent. There we go. Conversations, and it's beautiful because in the conversation you want to be honest with the person. You want to be open and transparent because transparency brings a certain type of peace with someone. If I'm transparent with the way I feel about you, Josh, and I'm open and honest with you, actually that builds on our friendship. It builds on then you know exactly where I'm at. Then I know exactly where you're at. And it's beautiful. Like I remember so many times, like me and my sister have a beautiful relationship now, but we never always did. Like growing up in the same household. And we started having like good conversations, man. Like, and there were hard conversations at times, but there were honest conversations. There were like open conversations. Hey, this is how I feel. This is where I'm at in life. And realizing how different we were, but how there is beauty in people's differences.
Yeah, definitely.
There's beauty in people's scars, where they come from, how they process, how they think. There's beauty in that, and like your acceptance in their life means a lot, especially if you're close as well. And that's how you can move forward, you know. And all of that, bro, was based on the fact that we also love Jesus.
No, of course.
We were like, okay, cool, like, hey, like, Jesus says, love one another, you know, in the Bible. So, like, you're my sister, I want to love you. And you're my family as well, you know, I want to love you. Like, I need to love you. Not just, I think also that's actually another conversation. Like, there's this thing about family that you need to love someone. Actually, there comes a point where you choose to love people. Like, you choose to love a person, 100%. You know. I mean, we hear it so many times as young people. Always are like, you know, when you've been married for so long, you have to choose to love, and you're like, oh no, actually, nah. Like, if the person's hot, I'm just gonna like
come on,
date him and love him. But there's probably honesty in that. You know, I can't speak from experience, but there's probably honesty in that. And I've found that with my family, I've had to choose to love. And that love is something that you can't break, man. Especially when you choose it yourself.
100%. I think it's also just like doing conversations where people can be friends, even if they like come from different backgrounds and believe in different things. I think like, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of the things that are happening today, like in the world we live in, it's just like, if you don't believe what I believe, it's like, it's over. It's time to like stuff you, like we can't agree. Like I don't see like the reason why you can be friends with someone. Why can't you be friends with someone if you don't agree with the same thing? You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I think like that's also something like which I hope this platform does. It's just like helps people to have conversations with people, be friends, even if they're like, even if you don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you don't agree with certain things. Yeah.
I think obviously there's some things that like you're gonna have to like chat about. Yeah. But sometimes you can just enjoy life.
Yeah. I think they're different. Like I know there's some friends that I have that are not Christian, and of course, like I live a life that I need to live a life that resembles something of Christianity to them, something good, you know. And that's my aim. That's my aim to like show them how a Christian should live. But my aim is not to like change them, Bible bash them, you know.
Not Bible bash.
And understanding where they're at is something beautiful as well. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I know where you're at. You know where I'm at. You know what I do. I know what you do. There's no hate, you know. But we're still mates, you know. We're still mates. I love you, and I know that's probably something in your life as well, you know. Like
definitely.
You have 100%. Unsaved mates.
Definitely.
But it's 100%. Like you understand. You're
like, you
get each other.
Yeah, just like growing up and like in school and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just cool. I think like I don't know. I think I've always been afraid of that, to like only have friends from one group one area in your life. You know what I mean? So like to only have friends at work, or to only have friends at school, to only have friends at church. If you do that, to only like have friends maybe soccer club or something. I think I don't know, I've always been a fan of like having friends like in every different areas of life.
And I guess that also might be your personality.
It probably is my personality, to be honest. But I think I don't know, like I've just found it beneficial.
Yeah, I mean I'm also the same, but I've slowly like realized like it's also might kind of like be just who I am. Because definitely. I know like a lot of people that are not like that. A lot of people that are like, my friends are these O's, and that's it. And that's not bad. It's not bad, but like I think the biggest conversation here is to be open to be mates with people, you know. Like be mates with people.
You don't have to be like best mates. I mean,
just like best mates. Just like
have friends, have conversations. I think
friendships
it's really,
are important,
cool,
man.
But I think I'm excited. I think it's
I'm excited,
good.
Josh.
I think definitely over the next 2 weeks. I know next week we're talking about this topic of family.
Family,
it's gonna be good. I think families. It's something, especially if you're from Vox Youth and you're in the Table area, you will know that family is the thing. It's like it's different. It's messed up. It's weird. It's talked
about.
It's talked about. But I think if we can chat about it openly and be real.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be good. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for next week.
Yeah.
Also, like if you are in Vox Youth, like Youth on the Line, come
Exactly. Come on.
on every Friday.
It's happening. This
until
Friday.
we can
It's
meet
coming
again,
Friday.
obviously.
Yeah.
So we can do that. But Vox Youth, peace
Come
out.
on. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. But yeah, we'll
I
take
want
you.
some more water.
Have some more water, bro. While we do it, just a little break up there. Looks a little bit more dodgy if you do it in the below, bro. If you do the below, but
On the low.
on the low, dog.
Don't forget to subscribe.
100%.
Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to
as everyone says, just like and click and subscribe.
Exactly.
Give us a like.
Exactly.
Put comment there.
Rate us there
Let us know.
on Spotify.
All the things,
on
eh?
the podcast. Peace.
Peace out. Let's go.